If we want to put any of this in before, we can do that if we want.
It's just the we should have been recording the whole time. It's just the bullshit setup.
Alright, so one day I was just kind of sitting around, then watching podcasts, and I'm like, you know what would be a good idea? What if I just make a podcast? Can't be that difficult. And I'm like, who would I do it? And I'd do it with Bradley. Say hi.
Hi, I'm here.
And turns out it's a lot harder than you'd think. I haven't even got the video, and it's already difficult. It's like you have to set up an RSS. What's an RSS? I have no clue. I'm just doing what they tell me to do. And then I try to do stupid iTunes Connect, and it just sends me in an infinite loop. I go to Podcast Connect, and it just sends me back to log in. And it's real great. So, it's a fairly real possibility that this podcast could just be a YouTube only thing, because I just don't want to deal with the RSS.
Well, but even then, we could. Is the Spotify part of the RSS thing? Or
Yeah, you need an RSS for Spotify as well.
Well, isn't RSS just a server that you can base all your stuff out of?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I'm hoping by recording this, it'll give me some clues.
At one point, I might format my old computer for a server.
Ooh, alright then. Well, I guess we got that sorted out. So if you're listening on Spotify or iTunes or any one of those, just
Hooray,
know
I did the thing.
we made it. We're in the big leagues now.
Big leagues.
hmm
Big leagues, even though it's gonna be slow for a
Yep.
bit.
So I guess we should start out with some introductions. Right? My name's Douglas. I have a YouTube channel, AwesomeGamer51. You should check it out. And I'm a Ravenclaw, and that's all you need to know.
Oh, boo, boo, Slytherin for the win.
No, Ravenclaw is far better, and I will debate you on this.
I'm Bradley. I also have a YouTube channel, though nothing's been up in a while. I'm probably gonna start doing that a bit more. So, Chubby Monkey 1001. Best name. Slytherin is way better than Ravenclaw. Why would you even want to be a Ravenclaw? They're the boring ones that don't.
They're the smart ones.
Well, the Slytherin are the cunning ones.
Yeah, they're also the evil ones.
Well, they're only the evil ones because of a few bad eggs.
Name an evil person that was not from Slytherin.
Godric Gryffindor.
That's a matter of opinion. He was not an evil person.
Well, but he's the one who, like, caused the whole school to go to ruin.
What do you mean? He's the one that created the school.
Well, yeah, and then his policies just went, no, we're gonna do all this stupid stuff, and no one liked them.
Alright. Now, if you go to... name a good guy from Slytherin. And don't say Harry's son. No, Draco Malfoy is not a good guy.
Draco Malfoy in Deathly Hallows Part 2.
No. They didn't...
Yeah.
They didn't give him a good enough redemption arc. Like, I thought what they could have done, and I've seen lots of people talk about this. This is no way a new idea, but they had the perfect like rich boy living in a like prestigious family that's bloodline only, and they could have had him like
foils,
reject
though.
that. Well, yeah, there were foils, but they could have ended it with Draco Malfoy realizing that like, oh hey, I shouldn't be like this, and then he sleeps with Ginny, and then Harry gets with Hermione.
Wait, what?
And then Ron's just left all alone.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? He has a redemption arc where he realizes that bloodline isn't important and he can just be a regular person. And then he sleeps with Ginny. And then Hermione gets with Harry Potter. What?
When did you see this?
I didn't see this. I said this is what it's what it could have been.
Did you want Hermione to be with Harry?
Yes. Yes,
Why?
I did. Because they're a perfect match. They're both dark hair.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of weird for Harry to be dating Ginny because it's his best friend's younger sister.
Yeah, there's like no
younger
chemistry.
Sister by like 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Yeah, it's only a year. Because when he's a second year for Chamber of Secrets, she's a first year, and that's the big thing where.
Oh yeah.
Sort of Godric Gryffindor and.
Alright, so it's not that bad. There's been worse age differences, but still.
It's worse at our school.
Yeah, that's very true. Seniors dating freshmen.
It's always a kind of weird thing, though.
It is. There's a rule that I like to follow, and I think most people follow it. Again, most of these ideas that I have are not new. It's your age divided by 2 plus 7 is your minimum dating
Yeah.
age.
But that's also just that's how we do it in Parks and Rec. It's
Yeah, that's how everyone does it.
That's how Andy decided he can date April,
Yeah,
which was the best idea ever.
it was. Since we're on the topic, Parks and Rec.
Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't
Great show.
seen all of it.
You haven't seen all of it?
I mean, I've been trying to, but then I get like, in like season like 6, it starts to stagnate a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Fair
where I'm
point.
at.
Oh. I think I spent winter break just binging the entire series.
Scrolling through Netflix, there's a new show called Sex Education, and I'm
Oh
confused.
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, don't know what that show's about.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through season 6
Ah.
with Parks and Rec, and I've kind of stagnated because nothing new has happened. It seems like it's been a lot of filler.
Oh yeah, that's the whole merger thing. And then season 7, which I find is really funny because it's 2017, right?
Uh-huh.
And like it was made in 2015, right? So 2 years in the future. But for when I watched it, it was like over a year ago. And so they have like
Wait.
super duper holographic phones and free Wi-Fi everywhere, and I'm like, wait, when do I get any of this? Parks and Rec, good show.
Yeah.
Good show. Oh, speaking of Parks and Rec and a good transition, the Super Bowl, I was watching it for the commercials, as you do. This was probably one of my favorite ads. I forget who it was, but it was a dude in a car, right? He's wearing like Oakleys and stuff, and he's like dancing around. And then Ben Wyatt just shows up, right? And of course it's I don't think he's actually Ben Wyatt, but he's dressed just like him. Oh yeah, and Budweiser just has like 5 ads.
Well, I'm not surprised. Isn't like the official beer of the.
Yeah.
I don't know why like alcohol is such a big thing.
I don't know.
It's like literal poison.
Yeah, it is literal poison. And
Because,
just
you know,
people
the
like
reason
death.
People get drunk is because it, starts to kill you. And people are like, oh no, it's so amazing. I'm like, no, it's shite. What are you talking about? There was that Amazon one.
Oh yeah, the Amazon one was pretty good.
Harrison Ford and the dog.
Yeah. Only problem is I saw it before. On
You
YouTube.
saw it before? Oh, well, no.
Yeah. There was the Michael Bublé one.
Michael Bublé.
The one with Steve Carell was a good one. And Cardi B. Let's talk about the Super Bowl, okay? And when we're recording, the Super Bowl was yesterday, and I have some very, very strong feelings. So first of all, let me preface this by saying,
We don't follow football.
we don't follow football,
One game.
but I heard that there was a chance they were playing Sweet Victory, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna watch this. And I'm gonna give Maroon 5 the benefit of the doubt and say that they had no creative control over what it was. They just had to like fight
It was
hard
on
enough to get what they did in there. But the NFL itself, if they're the ones that were creatively behind this,
They
ooh,
chose Adam Levine without a shirt over Sweet Victory.
yeah. No, all right. So for those of you that didn't watch the Super Bowl, which if you didn't, go watch that halftime show, even how bad it was. So Maroon 5 starts playing, and I'm like, oh, how are they gonna put Sweet Victory into this? Because I heard, people saw at the stadium there was like Squidward in his band outfit and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, that means they're gonna play Sweet Victory. And so I thought they might start off with it, but no, it's just it's Adam Levine and Maroon 5 singing their songs like they do, and then Squidward comes on screen and his like, now for a man who needs no introduction or something like that, and then the trumpets start playing from Sweet Victory like do 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 do, and then Drake starts going in and it goes brown 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 brown, and then Travis Scott comes in and badly sings Sicko Mode, and
it's Sicko Mode. Why?
Yeah.
Why Sicko Mode? It could have been any other song.
yeah, they just had to pour salt in the wound by playing Sicko Mode. I mean, Sicko Mode, fine song, right? But
it didn't fit.
it did not fit. No, the SpongeBob, and then you just smack. Here's some Sicko Mode.
I mean, if we're gonna do Sicko Mode, they should have showed that Polar Express clip. It was like, you wanna listen to Mo Bamba or Sicko Mode?
Yeah, Rams
So
played
I'm-
horribly. They got like 1 field goal, which was
Yeah, it was
Good
a
job.
field goal versus 2 field goals and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Fantastically high scoring game. It was
Yeah.
the a 16-point game. It was utter horseshit.
Yep, they were pretty evenly matched, I'd say, for that low scoring game. Either that or it's not that they had terrible offenses, because both the Patriots and the Rams have good offenses, but they also had really good defenses.
Yeah. I mean, I still think the Bears should have been in there because, you know, Bears defense. Or at least old Bears offense was amazing because they had this guy called the Fridge.
Oh.
And this guy was 400 pounds, and he was their running back. So imagine a 400-pound guy sprinting down the field faster than a bunch of, like most of these other guys, and then diving in the end zone. They didn't really use him for long distance runs, but what they did use him is they'd get to goal, and then they'd do a handoff, and he would literally dive over the linebackers into the end zone.
Yeah, that sounds...
Because no one could stop this behemoth from leaping over them.
That sounds like a Fridge right there. Here it is. There we go. It was with 2 chains. So he's... Alright, so back to that. He's sitting in, like, this cart, and it's frozen. Alright, and it's 2 chains, and he's wearing, like, Oakleys and stuff. And there's a bunch of women in gold dancing around. And then a knock on the window, and it turns out... And then it turns, and then there's Adam Scott in a vest. Here, I'll send you the link. It was Expensify. Why did I think it was Pepsi? I don't know. But it was Expensify.
So... Speaking of, those ads...
Mm-hmm.
What I heard a lot of people talking about is it took too long for them to get to the point of what the ad is for. So
oh, yeah. Interested. I mean, I didn't really notice that, but looking back, I can definitely see, like... A lot of them, it's just like tons and tons of stuff, and it's just like, oh hey, by the way, we're promoting this thing. Mm-hmm. It was like the commercial and getting in all the famous actors was first, and then the brand placement was second. Which is weird to be complaining about. You're like, how could companies not focus on brand placement, right?
Yeah.
You know what would have been a good idea? Having water.
What, like with you now? Because you're getting high and you're starting to get thirsty.
Yes, I am. You know, I'm gonna grab... Yeah, we'll do a cut. I'm gonna grab water. I'll be back.
Okay, so it's just me and you guys now, so I'll just sit here and I will... I've been working... I've been kind of quiet. That's because I've been doing my psychology work for school.
Alright, I'm gonna have some more water, because it's addictive. Oh, listen to this. Good. Pepsi.
Shut up.
That's how a Pepsi commercial goes. Except instead of me, it's an actual famous person. Alright.
Have you seen that Pepsi ad where it's oh my gosh, they're gonna ice the kicker, and it's just everyone in the stadium cracks open a Pepsi at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And then they drink it. And then he misses the field goal.
If I was a kicker, that would certainly mess with me if everyone started opening a soda can at the same time. I'd be like, what are you guys doing?
You're like, I want soda.
No, not that. We'll talk about that, but not I want soda. Just like, why? Huh? Why are you guys all opening soda cans? But on the topic of soda, no, bad. Don't do it. Don't do heroin. Don't drink alcohol, and don't drink soda. Yes, I put soda on the same pedestal as heroin. Fight me.
It goes. It's heroin, alcohol, smoking, soda.
Yes, it's talk about people drinking literal poison. Soda. Maybe it's not literal poison, but it's slowly killing you.
Yeah, but I mean...
Especially diet.
But some are worse than others. Like, dark soda is worse than light soda.
Yeah. Whoa, hey, you can't say that. We are not racist here. This is not a racist podcast. This is not a place to promote your racist ideals.
Cola, as it is more commonly called, is more dense in sugar, and therefore worse for you than clearer light sodas say lemon lime twist.
Not.
Right.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna go with the not to name any names, but a specific clear lemon lime flavored soda. Not gonna name any names.
Not naming any names, but it's a specific dark cola flavored. It used to have cocaine in it.
Yep.
It's much worse than the modern lemon lime clear sparkling bubbly.
Who would have known? Cocaine is worse than sugar. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it? Not me.
Nope. Not everyone who existed back then.
Well, I don't think they knew.
Yeah, but if they did know, do you think they would stop drinking it? You gotta think, this is like when? Like post World War II, maybe? World War II? That kind of era of the world, it's so like, who cares? We'll leave it for everyone else to deal with. Like,
see, I'm doing this right now, and I'm realizing that
well, yeah. You know what would be a good pen to get? Today's podcast is sponsored by Disney. Not really. Can we legally say that? I don't know.
I mean, we can say we're definitely not sponsored by Disney, but please sponsor us, Disney.
Yes, Disney. If you ever want to sponsor us, please sponsor us. I think we have.
If you ever want to sponsor some obscure podcast made by just two guys talking about random stuff, please pick this one.
Yep. Of all of the two dudes talking genre podcast, please pick these two dudes. But anyways, I was at my relatives came over from Minnesota, and we were just Minnesota, southern Canada.
Canada, just not. It's like America, but it's Canada.
Yep. And so I had we were in downtown Disney. We didn't go to actual Disneyland because that's way too expensive. And I was in the Disney store, and my grandpa's like, "Hey, I'll buy all you guys one thing," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And so I was looking around, and I'm like, "Hey, this pen's pretty cool," and it's got Darth Vader as the pen cap.
Darth Pager.
Darth Pager. No, it's got Darth Vader as the pen cap, and it's like ribbed, and it's got tons of little like rubbery things on it.
I think I just realized something we need to do.
What?
So if you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully we'll have Doug Photoshop in a picture of Darth Pager.
Darth Vader. Now you gotta make me do. Fine. While we're talking,
Yeah,
I'll Photoshop Darth Pager.
No, I'll do this later. We'll worry about that later.
No.
It's just the kind of thing where we'll just flash up Darth Pager for a bit. Just
Alright.
because, you know, you messed up, so now we're gonna make you report on your messing up.
Yep.
And because this is the quote-unquote pilot episode of this podcast,
Yes.
if anyone's here and wants to put in a response, what do you think we should try and do in the background? Because we can like play games or stuff, or we can sit here and talk. It's depends.
Yeah.
I think next episode we'll do this backing a game and see how that goes.
Yeah, like, well, would we be playing the same game together? Would we like be playing like CS:GO or something?
Yeah, we'll play CS:GO or we'll play Minecraft or something. Or we could play Fortnite just for the meme.
Yeah, I've already played Fortnite though. On
But you
Segway, my Twitch channel,
don't care about your Twitch
twitch.tv/awesomegamer51. Hopefully I'll be streaming soon. No guarantees, as always.
School is hard.
Yes, especially when you're in the IB program.
Hence, intellectual boys.
Yes. Speaking of intellectual boys.
We have found the most efficient way to study for your physics test.
Yep, making memes.
So, yeah, making memes. We went into our final completely unprepared because we just decided to make memes the whole afternoon before because we didn't want to study. And
who
we
would?
ended up with 2 of the highest scores on the test.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess either we're amazing at physics or memes is the best way to study.
I'm not gonna say it works, but it totally works.
It works. I'm not gonna say this, but it works.
I'm making Darth Pager.
Darth Pager. I still think that's our best idea so far.
Yes. He will be the new channel mascot, Darth Pager.
We're sitting here in beautiful sunny California, And it's-
not currently.
Well, I mean, it was about 2. So, I'll put it this way: 2 in the afternoon, pouring down rain. 3 in the afternoon, pouring down rain. 4 in the afternoon, bright and sunny, blue skies everywhere.
Yep. That's
Why is-
California.
Oh, stupid. Next one might not be a game, but the one after that definitely will, because I'm semi-tempted to be able to film this while I'm up in Mammoth,
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
so I can like bury you in the snow,
Bury me in the snow.
just so you'll sit there and freeze to death. So, what is the most powerful character in fiction?
Shaggy.
Not counting Shaggy, Superman, or One Punch Man, because I see them all on near equal points of power.
Yeah. But like a weak character who's actually really powerful. I mean, Kevin from The Office is massive, and he's a genius.
Yes.
So you got him.
My theory is that for Dragon Ball, Krillin is actually the strongest person.
Oh. Is he like a tiny dude?
He's the dwarf. Because Krillin
Yeah.
is the strongest there is. And he looks like Caillou, and Caillou looks like One Punch Man. So therefore,
Hmm.
One Punch Man.
Wait, why do you have to do the transitive property there? If he looks like Caillou and Caillou looks like One Punch Man, then doesn't he just look like One Punch Man?
Yes. No, but Caillou's a midget. Caillou's
Oh. So their only similarities is that they're both short?
Well, and they're bald.
Short
I mean,
and bald?
I could have gone straight to One Punch Man. But then
Yeah.
again, I need to scale up in power because it goes Krillin, Caillou, that One Punch Man.
So are you saying Caillou has more power than Krillin?
Yes.
How powerful is Caillou?
How do you... He's like 5, and how has he withstood all of these chemo treatments? He's
Um,
been alive for like...
I don't know, people do it. It came out a while ago. Like early 2000s maybe? Late
Caillou is
1990s?
Canadian?
That doesn't surprise me.
It's a Canadian TV series. What?
It's not American, I can tell you that. Back in, I think it was like
mid-September in 97.
97,
So
yeah.
Caillou has been going through chemo for 20 years,
And he's still 5 years old.
and he's still 5 years old.
Imagine what, that's what chemo can do to your body, kids. Keeps you 5 forever.
Don't go sitting on toxic waste and getting cancer.
And becoming 5 permanently.
You know, I am actually really happy with that.
Yeah.
Gonna,
Oh, better one.
I'm just gonna steal your thing and maybe put it in meme chat.
Okay. But it's about to get better.
It is.
Yeah.
How is it about to get better? No, that is better.
Yeah, of course it's better.
Good.
So my mom got like a disc back when it was like a one-time payment, and I think it's like it's Photoshop Elements 13, which makes me think it's the 2013 version. And it's far superior. I've used that so every single thumbnail you see on my YouTube channel, that was made using Photoshop 13. That was my only creation thing. Go to my YouTube, just see all the amazing thumbnails. Alright, so you have the basic like SevTech Ages and Brocraft stuff, which is just a format that I just replaced repeatedly. I do like, I gotta go really early though. So there was a phase where I just didn't care about, like back in the early days of Awesome Era 51, where I didn't care about thumbnails, and it was just a random still from me recording it on like my TV or something. And then I started doing stuff when I played Minecraft The Lab, which is literally me standing there with 4 villagers like surrounding me, popping out of the screen. And then there was Achievement Hunter. These all followed like a standardized format, which I was like, for a YouTuber with like 20 subscribers, I was surprisingly professional in what I did. Like all my thumbnails had the same format, like my prison series. It was me in a prison with the title at the top and then an image at the bottom.
So you're saying you're consistent.
Yes, I was consistent. there was also a point in time where like my thumbnails were just lime green, like really really bright lime green. I don't know why I did this. Really really bright lime green with just a bunch of images on it. Like there was like the free my apps one. That was pretty good. It just had the free my apps and it just had a bunch of gift cards on screen. It was the clickbaitiest thing you could have thought of. And it was amazing. And then screen recorder, that was good. I think those are some of my most popular videos. Not the gaming or anything, but the app review. Those are my famous ones. And then there's the naughty monster story. I don't know why I did that. Oh, there was Brocraft. That was good. And then there was the PUBG, and then the Fortnite, and then just SevTech Ages. Lots and lots of SevTech Ages. Then I did an r/whoosh. SevTech Ages Rec Room. Most popular video. Yeah. App review Skin Stealer. 924 views. And then I go mod review open containers and creative 510. App review screen recorder 475. Posts of r/whoosh. App review Minecraft PE cheats. I should go back to reviewing apps. Like that's where the content is right there.
Wasn't that when you held your phone in front of the camera?
Yeah, I held my phone. It was actually a 3DS. My 3DS I had recording, and it would only record in 10-minute segments. So oftentimes it would like cut in the middle. And what I'd do is I'd have, since YouTube had like some sort of the bones of an editing software, but it was like where you could upload videos and then combine them. So I took my 10-minute clip, uploaded it, called it part 1. It was privated. Second part, uploaded it, and I combined the two, and then that's how I got Mario Kart. But yeah, fairly successful. I'm at 31 subscribers, which is dope. Some of those are my own channels, subscribing to myself.
Because you're just that good. Subscribers.
You're like, if no one else will acknowledge me, I'll acknowledge me.
I'll acknowledge me. All of my, I think I have two other channels. I think I have 2 other channels. There's my secondary account with this email and then a different email. Yeah, sure. Let's talk endgame theories. What do you think?
It's gonna be amazing.
Well, that's not a theory. That's a fact. But
Well, yeah.
I'm wanting theories. There shouldn't be a spoiler warning for Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's been long enough. You don't need that. Ant-Man and the Wasp at the end, post-credit scene. Wasp and Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer, they get dusted away, and then Ant-Man's just stuck in the quantum realm. And then in the first trailer, it's like he's at the door, and Captain America's like, is this old footage or something? This is old footage. And I think if you look at it, it was like from early on. So my guess is that he comes out of the portal super early on, right? Ant-Man has no clue about the super advanced Avengers base in like wherever it was, right? As far as he knows, which is how it was in Ant-Man, how he found it, it was a Howard Stark warehouse, right? And then he ends up going to it and finding out that, oh, it's not that, it's like an Avengers base, but he doesn't know too much about it. So my theory is he came out like early on in the timeline, right? Like Avengers 1 era. He went there, he's like, oh, this is an Avengers base, I know this. And he went, knocked on the door, and nobody's there. And he's like, hey, let me in, because he has his van and everything. And so he's like, hey, let me in. Except he's not actually at the door, that's just a recording. And he's like, in the past.
Or, hear me out here.
Mm-hmm.
He's in present day. And he just thinks it's the old message because Scott was presumed dead.
That's a fair point. But then there's also the whole thing, like there's behind the scenes pictures of like Captain America and Iron Man in their old Avengers 1 outfit with Ant-Man like at the battle in New York.
Yeah, but I mean, we know there's gonna be time travel in that movie.
Yeah.
Why not?
They better not mess it up.
They haven't done proper time travel yet, so why not?
They haven't. The closest thing they've done is the Time Stone, I think.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, and barfing.
What?
Barfing, the BARFing technology. I think it was like Iron Man 3 or something where it's like Tony Stark, except he's super young.
Oh, but that wasn't time travel.
No, but it was close enough. It was like a simulation of his past, except he just can't affect anything. Also, there was the other trailer thing at the Super Bowl. There's there's only like 5 Avengers left, but there's a theory floating around about, have you heard of the like Professor Hulk sort of theory?
Yeah.
And how he's actually in like the scene where they're all walking together, like in front of the window, and they're all like faded out. There's a theory that Professor Hulk is supposed to be in there, but they cut him out of the trailer because they can. But yeah, I'm excited for Professor Hulk, because there hasn't been the only like Bruce Banner Hulk there's been is that one scene of him looking sad at all the people who are dead. Alright, well I guess this is sort of kind of sponsor read. This fireplace you're seeing on screen, which I'm looking at too, it's by 99 Dark Shadows. You can see it in the bottom left corner. He's got free background videos. It says that you can use it as long as you credit him, so I'm gonna use it and credit him. So there you go, you're credited if I don't do it in the description. The Intellectual Boys has an email. This is also probably on the Intellectual Boys YouTube channel, which is by the same email. It's intellectualboys, no caps, no spaces, at gmail.com. You can email us anything you want to talk about, any comments. If you want to, like give us a sponsorship, we'll take that. Nice. Yeah, intellectualboys at gmail.com. I'll be looking through it. You can give us comments, questions, suggestions, anything you want. If this gets big enough, we might make a subreddit. No promises, no guarantees. But yeah, those are all in the realm of possibility. This image in the top right, which is the IB podcast, is actually created by me, with input from Bradley, of course. It's a play on a thing like Intellectual Boys, right? It was originally our group Discord. Oh, but it's with a Z. Mine's with an S. Oh well. And it's shortened to IB, which is because we're in the IB program. Yeah, Smart Boy Elite. But no. So we're just the Intellectual Boys podcast. We are not the IB podcast. There's no guarantee that we're going to be talking about IB stuff. We probably will though. But this is not wholly centered around IB. This is just 2 intellectual boys talking about intellectual things. And the colors, I like. It's kind of similar to IB colors, our school colors. Dallas Stars, the hockey team, they played Sweet Victory at, it's not really their halftime show because they don't have halftimes, because it's 3/4 or it's 3/3, I guess. Which is not a halftime, but in one of their breaks, they actually did play Sweet Victory. They capitalized on everyone's disappointment, and the only thing they changed is they changed all the red to green, because of course they're green colors. And it's funny, there's just like, everyone's just like, oh yeah, Sweet Victory, they're doing it. And then there's just one Stars player that looks so dumb. He was just like, what is this? It's just, I gotta show you it now. It's just like, everyone's like, they come up and everyone's like, oh yeah, so great. And they see all this, there's a cheerleader. And then there's just this one dude who's just like, what? Huh? What is this? I'll send you the link. Oh. There's a media source and it's playing noise. I'm not hearing any of this. Is there like a button on the back? I hope it's just a crackling noise and it's not like any music, but why of all things would... Oh. Okay. Well. Hopefully... Alright, I'm gonna pause that. Alright, that helps. Okay. Hopefully that was just some pleasant background noise for you. I'm sorry if that made the first half, or maybe probably even more than half of this video unwatchable. Oh well. I don't care. I'm not gonna change it. Deal with it. Yeah, apparently it's just got some background noise. And some crackling. Nice. These aren't seeing it, but there's just this one guy who's just got this face, just like, oh, what? They're doing it? Like, oh, he's just like, eyes wide. It's great. So, shout out to the Dallas Stars for actually giving people what they wanted, instead of the 5 seconds of Sweet Victory, and then paint this hill with others instead of sicko mode.
What I'm confused is it would have been like 30 seconds.
It would have,
Come on.
yeah. It's not that long of a song. They could have done it, but I'm gonna give Maroon 5 and Adam Levine the benefit of the doubt that they didn't have any creative control, and they did everything in their power to try to do it, and this is all they could get. But since that is the case, blame is all on NFL. NFL, no, you didn't give fans what they wanted. More on the Super Bowl. Everyone's like expecting there to be a subscribe to PewDiePie ad, which, by the way, don't know why I haven't said this. Subscribe to PewDiePie. It is a fight against T-Series. Sub gap is closing. I think, it was on Super Bowl, it was like under 40,000 or something, and PewDiePie played Fortnite, and it went back up to over 100,000. But if you haven't, please subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm doing my part. All of my channels, and as soon as I create it, the Intellectual Boys channel will be subscribed to PewDiePie. I can tell you that. And everyone's expecting there to be a, like, Mr. Beast paid for a PewDiePie ad, which, it's understandable that he didn't. It's like $12 million.
Apparently, Mr. Beast did get a few of his friends, and they all wore sub to PewDiePie shirts.
Yes, that is, and he was by the goalpost. So the first, when the Patriots missed their first field goal, he was behind there, and then when the Rams missed in the second half, when the Rams missed their field goal, he was there too. I didn't catch him the first time, but the second time I saw him there. And then there's just one guy in the group who's just wearing the Die shirt, and that's comedy gold right there. It's just Die. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Beast. Thank you, my good sir, for doing the world a service. And I think the internet is mostly defending him. There are some people who are like, he didn't spend $12 million on an ad. But the thing is, he did spend like $12,000 on Super Bowl seats and t-shirts and something like that. I saw someone did the math, and it's probably even better since it's behind the goalpost. So apparently foldable phones are coming back. I saw Motorola and now Samsung. It's foldable phones, which is what I've thought for a while. Phones it's a cycle, right? First you start out with a big old brick phone, right, that doesn't even fit in your pocket, and then it jumps to having a flip phone, and then that flip phone has like a little slide out keyboard with a la Samsung Blackberry, and then it's just a fully touchscreen, and then that slowly gets bigger until it's another brick phone, and then it jumps down to foldable phone, and then we're gonna get another phone with a slidable keyboard, and then we're gonna get another touchscreen phone. Except it's not gonna be the same thing over and over again. There's gonna be improvements to it. Like I'd assume that when the cycle comes back around, it'd be like holographic or something like that. I'm assuming that's how long it's gonna take, and it's gonna be some sort of 3D. But yeah, it's a cycle. You can graph it with a sine graph. Yeah, foldable phones, back in style, sort of. Well, not in style. Not yet.
They're not ready yet.
No, but teased foldable phones. Those will eventually be a thing. Recently, I've started playing Subnautica. No sponsorship or anything, but the Epic Game Store, a while back, I think. When was it? It was like November or December or something like that. They had Subnautica free for like 2 weeks, and I got it. And for some reason, I first tried to play it in VR, right? And it was absolutely garbage. It was not optimized for VR. I'm assuming the one that you can actually get on the Oculus Store is optimized for VR, but the funniest thing is, right, I start up the game. It's like I'm playing with a controller. Like the Oculus Touch is just a controller. And I'm just kind of like sitting there, right? And it's just all this stuff's happening. And then I open my inventory, and it's just this massive screen, like, right in front of my eyes. I can't understand anything that's going on. It's just, boom, right there in front of your face. There's your inventory. Good luck trying to read any of that. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not playing this in VR. But I finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I've been bouncing around a couple of games, and I'm like, you know what? I'll try Subnautica. So,
You tried it and you instantly hated it.
no, that's not at all. Friday, I wouldn't be talking about it if I hated it. Well, I guess I would if I hated it enough. But so Friday I'm like, sure. No. Friday I was playing Assassin's Creed Chronicles China because it was free. But bless you. Saturday I opened it up and I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty good game, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. I'm enjoying playing it. It's the right amount of horror for me. I'm not that big of a horror fan, and the scary moments are pretty scary. I think one of my first things was in my in the sea moth was running into a massive leviathan grabbing my face, and I was scared, and I managed to run off with like 27% health on the sea moth, and I was so scared. He just grabbed me, and I'm like, God, please let go. And then there was another time I was coming around the back of the Aurora because it crash landed, and I heard that there was a leviathan there, and I'm like, it's not going to be that bad. I've got a repulsion gun, and so I come up to it, and I'm like, okay, that's a thing, and then no, it's the funny thing is I just see his tail swoop by, and I'm like, oh God, okay, time to leave. And then he comes right up to me, and I like try to shoot him away, and it like moves him back like a foot. And I'm like, this was a bad idea. So I jump in and somehow manage to escape. And I think I ran into another one, but I just kind of like, nope, getting out of here, goodbye. And so, yeah, right amount of scary. It's fun. The base building stuff. For some reason, I thoroughly enjoy base building. Like I think I've spent hours on just the Oculus Home thing, just building a home. Just, like, of course, that's probably compensating for something. Like, my room, if you look around right now, it's a mess. I got shelves full of, like, tchotchkes. I've got, like, wires everywhere. Especially under my desk. Lots of wires. Super disorganized, and I guess that's why I love those games so much, because I can finally be organized, and existing doesn't mess up everything like it does in real life. But yeah, base building is super nice. Except my hands are so unsteady. Like, for pointing across the room, trying to line something up. Like, my hands are not steady enough for that. Like, I would be an awful surgeon.
I'm assuming you've seen this new Steam sale that came up.
Oh yeah, the
Lunar New Year.
Yeah, the Lunar New Year. And then there's the tokens thing. How many tokens did you get on your first open?
I don't know. I haven't. It's loading and it's taking forever.
Oh. It was funny. I got on my main account I got 2,000, and then I go and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And so I go on my second account and I get like 100. And
You go on your Smurf, you mean?
What?
You mean you go on your Smurf?
No, I go on my second account.
Your Smurf.
Well, I know what a Smurf is, but what do you mean by my Smurf?
It's like a burner account.
Oh. Then yes, I go on my Smurf, and I open that and I get 100. So I decided to buy the pig in a blanket emoticon with 100. And I spent my I actually got 4,000. I used 2,000 to upgrade my badge, and I need 200 more to upgrade a second time. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
As well.
Oh, nice. But yeah, but I'm wondering if do I get tokens every day?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Well, that's what I'm waiting to find out. Because if I come here tomorrow and it's like none, then I'm gonna buy I might buy a background, or I might just buy a bunch of emoticons. Don't know. You'll receive 100 tokens per dollar you spend. Oh, but you get more for gifts. Discounts. The initial number of tokens you receive is based on previous purchases you made on your account. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Because I've bought, like, 49 games. Well, no, that's not accurate. Some of them were free, and some of them I didn't. Well, a lot of them are free. Like the Hobbit, Lego the Lego The Lord of the Rings. That
Wait,
was free.
Lego Hobbit was free?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. It was like a Humble Bundle thing
Oh,
a while back.
I remember I didn't get it because I played.
Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. That was free. So yeah, and then my second account, I bought like one $5 game. I think it was Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, maybe.
Well, it's
Or,
a $5 game just to add friends and do stuff.
yeah, that's why I got it. No, it might have been something else. I think it was something that like I wanted to get. And
Oh,
I'm
are
like,
you interested in this Jump Force game that's coming out?
Jump Force?
Yeah,
I have not heard of it.
you haven't?
Is it on Steam? Can I look it up?
Probably.
Get on my
It's
keyboard.
like a 3D anime fighting game, and it looks really good.
Jump Force.
It has Yu-Gi-Oh characters apparently.
Oh yeah, Jump Force, February 14th. No, I do not have any interest in it.
Why?
Cause I'm not into like fighting games. Like Mortal Kombat, like all those games never really appealed to me.
Oh yeah, I
But
forgot you're boring.
what do you mean I'm boring?
You're boring.
No. Honestly, if I did go into it and started playing it, I probably would like it, cause I was at an amusement park once and they had an arcade, right? And I was playing the Injustice arcade game, and I was actually having lots of fun doing that. So maybe I will enjoy it. But I'm not gonna spend $60 on it. Yeah, I never really got a chance to look at what's on sale. Oh yeah, I think Odyssey is like $30. Oh, Human Fall Flat. Oh, we could. That's like $7. Yeah, we could. The whole Weird and Wonderful bundle, which is, it's not that good.
Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3, yeah, but we could get Human Fall Flat for like $7.50, and we could stream it. That's Surgeon Simulator,
Speedrunners. Oh, that's actually
Viscera Cleanup,
that's a
Speedrunners.
really good bundle.
Yeah, but it's like $17.50. I don't want it.
It's $16.30.
No, it's
Oh, no,
$17.41.
But I have Surgeon Simulator already.
Oh, so that reduces it by like $1.
$1.50.
I don't think Surgeon Simulator is $1.50, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Mhm.
Oh.
It's $1.50.
Oh, okay then. There is. Ooh, I get 749 tokens with this purchase.
How is this like the best sale in a while?
I don't know.
Cause like The Sims 3, $5. Oh, that's a really good game.
Oh wow, that is actually good. Ooh, 50% off when ski lifts go wrong. Oh, that's a game
Sims
though.
3 plus like everything is like
I could sell that for like $6.
$30.
Ah, I can't trade it or man. Alright, well, I can't trade it or anything. That's okay, fine.
Tekken 7.
Oh,
I see my ignored and I just see No Man's Sky because I intentionally hate that game.
oh. Yeah, I heard it flopped. Like
It did flop.
or horribly.
'Twas utter trash. Oh, Left 4 Dead 2 is $2. We should do that too.
Left 4 Dead 2?
Yeah. It's an older game. It's an older Valve game, but it's a really good one.
Yeah. Is it multiplayer?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's so many good games too. Overcooked 2 is $18.74.
The Call of Duty franchise collection is half off.
Oh dang.
Instead of $1,000, it's $500.
$500 for all of the Call of Duties.
Yeah. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh wait. Oh shit. Portal bundle. Both Portal games for $3.
Oh nice.
One Finger Death Punch is $1 now.
I think like every game is on sale. Oh yeah, The Sims 3 for $5. Too bad I already have it. So many good things, but I don't want to. I'm trying not to spend money, even though I have money. But whoa, Team Fortress 2 is free to play. Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Oh, it's
Not free to
already.
play?
No, it is.
Oh.
You can
So
get
that's
all of
what?
Valve games for just $12.68. Steam sales are always so good and so tempting to just buy everything.
I know. And I don't know how they're always so amazing.
I know.
N++ is $9.
You mean n equals n plus 1 semicolon?
No, N++.
No, you mean n equals n plus 1 semicolon?
The Lunar New Year bundle is just like
Programming jokes.
everything for Euro Truck.
Everything for Euro Truck?
Euro Truck Simulator, my friend.
How much is it?
It's like 45. That's like $50.
How much is it normally?
Where is it?
Is it like 100?
It's 150.
Oh wow. Alright. 67% off.
61%.
No.
wait. 65%. It goes 144 to 51.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Oh, alright.
Arkham Asylum Game of the Year.
So much good stuff. Thank you, Lord Gaben. Remember when Lord Gaben was a thing?
Lord Gaben still is a thing.
Not as much though.
No.
Speaking of Lord Gaben, I saw like a Shaggy meme. It was like the dude who looks like Shaggy, and he's like, "What does it look like I do for a living?" And then a person's just like, "It looks like you destroyed the universe using 1% of your power." And then a person was like, "Imagine explaining this to someone a week ago." And I'm like, that is an interesting thing. Like
Rocket League is $12 right now.
Like, if you went to me, like, a week ago and, like, oh, yeah, there's this meme, right? Where Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, right? He's an all-powerful, omnipotent god, and he uses a like, super-duper small percent of his power doing, like, amazing tasks. And I'd just be like, uh-huh, sure, yeah. Whatever you say, future me. I know you're from the future and all, but that sounds crazy. Any final notes?
Soon.
Alright, well, I have some words to end off on. So,
You're just the boring one, aren't you?
yeah, I'm the boring one who has all of the well-worded statements to say. Yep, super boring. But anyways, if you enjoyed this podcast and you're watching it on Spotify or iTunes, make sure to, I don't know, can you like on Spotify or iTunes? I've never.
You can follow it.
Yeah, give us a follow. Give us all of your money.
All of your money.
If it's on Spotify or iTunes, that means
you may hear give us a lot of money, but no. We mean give us all of your money.
yes,
all
of it.
Seriously, if you like it, do what you can to support the show. I'm not sure how to do that for Spotify. Share it with your friends if you think they'd like it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Again, like I said before, if you have any suggestions, email us. Intellectualboys@gmail.com. I will be checking it. I'm not gonna. No promises.
And in the description of the YouTube video.
Yep.
Yeah,
I should probably add it like just in the bottom right hand corner, just like a little email thing.
It's too late now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the podcast is over. It's too late. It's too late to add. But yeah. If this is only on YouTube, then please help. Please tell us how to put the podcast on iTunes and Spotify. We're lost. Please help. Goodbye.